All right. I think I am live. No, I do not have the other stuff ready yet. Let's jump into the big dip in Bitcoin price here just now. So the first thing I want to look at is that the 4-hour Bollinger Bands are saying that this is just whale feeding and we are going to hold here and consolidate. Good news, yet the alts also got totally plummeted here. Good and bad news depending on where your stops are. So, like my 1-inch trade, I got a good entry, moved my stop loss just above my entry, and I probably just got skewered out of that. It depends on the spreadsheet. It checks every 15 minutes. So if this just came down and killed me and then comes back up above my stop loss within that 15 minutes, I am not skewered on that one. Oh, you can't see it. Let's go into what happened here with 1-inch. So it is just barely above prices right now. Just barely above my entry. Whew. But a few of them did get clobbered here. Some of those ones that I had the stop on close kicked me out, kicked me out, kicked me out. So that's a bummer. If I go to my spot trading, oh, I hate that stuff. The spot trading is still showing good profit, 272% overall since I started the spot trading. That's on all the closed trades. So that's okay. But the trades that did close, now I've got $322 worth of equity that will be put into place when the next alert status coins fire. So now that we've had a big pullback, I have to check all of them. So this one's still okay. This audio entry level here, even though it's pulled back like that, I don't have to panic and change this one yet. It may be a few days or the weekend or next week or something before this consolidates and comes up to my level, but it's still okay so far. But I'll have to go through all of the coins now to double check every one of them to get those orders back in place. And some of them got kicked out, but I still want to hold that coin. So I may have just taken some of those 30% losses on things that I was trying to avoid, like bond. I was trying to ride through without taking this. I was assuming wrongly for this one that the April 14th or 13th low was it and we're consolidating. But now we've got everybody taken out again. This could just be shark feeding, whale feeding, liquidity grab, and there's no way to know. But had I traded more correctly, I would have gotten out earlier and probably would be taking yet another gash on that one, another small one. So anyway, let's go through cake. Ah, man. Just got wicked in and killed. Monster murder. This is why the trading system has to be with small trades. And then afterwards we can add on to it. CELO. Also, a trade that I held, it was in profit. I did not put my stop above the entry, expecting to hold through this and got killed. CFX killed even more. Another one where it was making such a great bottom formation. Technically, it's a good one to do. Risk control wise, I didn't follow the rule number 1. Assume that you're wrong until or unless it proves you correct. And I should have had my stop in place on that one. And I wouldn't have done anything else with it after that because the EMAs have crossed. It came down below my entry. What's another one? Comp. Kicked out of that one. Same story. I got in really aggressive on that one, but it was down to historical lows. That's what my trading system says to do, except it didn't have the EMA crossover on that one. I got in too early. Like it's obvious when I don't trade correctly according to the plan, I take some beatings. So Doge, it's okay. This one I tried to add on to it and took a 7% loss. Okay. DOT finally took the loss on that one. Ouch. That's taking a cavity without any anesthetic on that one. Yet again, it was a $25 trade. So to lose 43% on that is, I lost probably $18 out of the 25 that was put in there. And on it goes all the way through. Ethereum Classic, I got slapped out of that one, wicked in and slapped out, but now I have to be ready for it. That can consolidate and go back in there. So I've got $300 and the copy trading account will break it down into about $25 positions or something like that. So over the next while, it's going to be picking up some new positions. And tomorrow's live stream, for you who are tuning in right now, tomorrow I'm going to do near to rune, and I'm going to scan 37 different charts, and I'm going to talk about more different ways to build the legs of your financial chair so that you have a diversified income stream. And this project is an example of it. So tomorrow I'll go over the copy trading account background. I'll talk where we should be, cash, Bitcoin, or altcoins. We'll look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance again. On the 6th of June, I went over from 1 inch to Ethereum. On the 7th of June from FET. Tomorrow I'll do near to rune. And the day after that I'll do SAN to SZRX. I'll talk about the plan to become a millionaire and how I'm actually documenting it here using this trading account. So it started off with nothing and it's growing. So anyway, I'll talk about the stories of making revenue streams and 5 different ways to make passive revenue from a story like I'm doing right now. And I'm going to talk about how you can plan your first product and start making more of the legs of your financial chair working for you. So back to Bitcoin price. Bitcoin. Oh, it's going to reverse and go way up. This is just a slap down, everybody. This is a liquidity grab. And I don't know the future, of course, but I think everything has just gone through a liquidity grab and it's going to be rocketing back up. And this is the main signal right here that the Bollinger Bands have stayed tight on this 4-hour pullback. I know that if I go into Bitcoin on the 5-minute relative strength index, we're going to see that the RSI is extremely oversold here. Extremely oversold, way down there. Now if I zoom in on this on the even closer time frame, the 3-minute, you can get down to the 1 minute. Now we're watching for the trading plan. The break of the downtrend line, the 1, 2, 3 bottom, and the EMA crossover. So if I change indicators away from the locked indicator, it's locked to the 12-hour time frame, and I go to our specialized indicator, this one will tell us when to get in on the 1-minute time frame, when to get in, when to get out. So now we're waiting for the break of the downtrend line, the 1, 2, 3 to shape up and to start building out of these 1, 2, 3s, and that will start confirming that we have the Bollinger Band mean reversion buy signal happening right here, right now is a whale feeding trade right now. Another indicator, do I have it open? Oh, this is a potential. We could be coming down to test the moving average, and it would be nothing for the trend. So this is a potential for a top formation that we could really retrace back. And I'll talk more about that in the morning because it'll mature out enough. But what I want to do is find the smart money. This is the Sniper Extreme indicator. So on the close time frames now, when it loads up, this Sniper Extreme indicator gives us that super bright green belly that says that's as far as it's going. That's way over a super sharp move in a small time frame. I don't see it on the 1-hour time frame though. That's even more juicy when it's on the 1-hour time frame, and it's super good on the 4-hour time frame too. So now that we've come down and we're making this bright green, we've got the 1, 2, 3 on the small time frames building out. It'll get our place to take action on this. So if I were to be trading this and I'm not, then I would take a whisper small trade here and I would be adding on to it here. So it's a moot point for me because I'm long on this. I've got my Bitcoin from way back and I'm not reacting to this at all. It can come all the way back, and I'm not touching any of my cold storage Bitcoin. I'm not trading with that. But I'll be watching my alts very closely, and I'll get into that in the morning because Bitcoin dominance just did a big move up here, and we'll check out how everything fared in the morning. Thanks for tuning in, and I still don't have the chat set up so I could actually see if you're there saying hello, but I appreciate if you are. I'll check with that, and I'll get that for tomorrow morning's live stream. Thanks again. Trade safe and keep those losses small.